So what happens when you take an Amazon Echo and you smash it into the table? It squishes into an Amazon Dot. Okay, so this was available, well, the first generation of this was available in the US some time ago. You could only buy it through having an Amazon Echo already. Now they've released the second generation Amazon Echo Dot. So this basically has all the same functionality as the full-size Echo, but doesn't have the really good inbuilt speaker for music. So it still has a speaker, so you can hear Alexa talk. But let's take a little look in the box and kind of see how it all works. So you might be thinking, well, if you already have an Echo, why would you want to buy one of these? So a couple of reasons. Perhaps you don't want to buy the full-size Echo and you just want to have the voice control capability in your smart home. So an Echo Dot is a really good idea. It's only a third of the price of the Echo itself. It still has the far field technology and everything, so it's really good. If you have a larger property, a larger apartment, larger house, you may benefit from having multiple devices, which is why I've got them. I'm going to have one in the office and one elsewhere in the home, and basically that means I can utilize the Alexa's capability to respond to the smart home regardless of where I am. So I don't have to be upstairs shouting down to Alexa, please turn off the Christmas lights. I'll just be able to say it quietly and have one closer, be able to hear. So let's open up the box. The first thing when it arrived, it's a really small box. Like, you compare this to the size of the original Echo, this thing is tiny. It's like the size of a hockey puck. There we go. So let's get this out. Packaging's pretty good. A couple user guides, usual. So everything should be pretty straightforward here. A micro USB power cable and a 3-pin plug, because we're here in the UK. So a couple of main differences about this second generation one. The first one, it's a shinier plastic, so basically fingerprint magnet, so good job it's voice activated. And the first generation Echo Dot, like the Echo, had a turnable top, which is how you adjusted the volume and everything. Now they've replaced that turnable top with an up and down volume button. So personally, I'm not too fussed either way. I just use the voice commands to turn the volume up and down. But basically the setup is going to be exactly the same as you have with the Echo. And so we'll see kind of how well it all integrates. What's going to be interesting for me is in the future, I hope that you have the ability, so if you want to play music, so obviously you can plug this in. At the back there is a line out for speaker. It also has Bluetooth, so you can pair it with a Bluetooth speaker as well. I hope that they introduce the ability to be able to play the same music to all devices or specify a device. So for example, if I'm in the house and I'm heading to the office, I might say, Alexa, play Kings of Leon in Office, and it would start playing over here. Or I could say, Alexa, play Kings of Leon everywhere, and it'll play it everywhere. So we'll see exactly how this kind of turns out. So again, similar, it's got a rubberized bottom, so it's not going to kind of move around everywhere, which is handy. So let me get this plugged in, and we'll just do real quick, rapid setup. I'm not going to go through everything. You can see that in the Echo video if you're interested in the specifics. Really want to find out how does it respond, what is the sound quality like, even though obviously it's not got a purpose-built speaker in for music, and initial thoughts. Okay, so the orange light is spinning around. That means Alexa is connecting, or the Echo Dot, sorry, is connecting to the Wi-Fi network and preparing everything. If you have an Echo already and you chose to store your wireless details with Amazon, obviously the information will have your shared save network there. You can simply apply it to this device. I don't do that. I like to enter it manually and be more secure. So now everything's continuing, it's updating, so we should be good. And once that's completed, then we just do a couple of things, see how it responds to questions, see how it sounds when playing music, obviously just from this device, not connected into another thing. I also have brought the Philips Bloom light in here, which will respond hopefully to the voice requests. So we call this the Cave, and so this will be responding to turn on the Cave lights. Okay, so when setting up the device, it's going to ask you, are you going to be connecting it as a standalone device? Do you want to plug in speakers, or are you connected to Bluetooth? So in this example, just standalone, as I mentioned before. So hopefully we can now see this. If we go to settings, hopefully see that one of the dots is online. Okay, looks like it's starting to come alive. The flashing has finished. Let's see how this works. Okay, Alexa, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks.
Okay, so I can immediately tell the speaker is not as good as the dot, but that was kind of to be expected. So let's just try some music. Alexa, play Kings of Leon.
Playing Kings of Leon from Spotify.
Alexa, stop. Okay, so contrary to lots of people saying that it doesn't work as a speaker at all, it does obviously work. You can hear the music, the quality is just not amazing. So depending kind of what you're interested in, if you're just listening to Oblit music, perhaps that speaker is going to be perfect for you. Perhaps you want to plug it into an amp, perhaps you want to connect it to a Bluetooth speaker, whatever. Obviously the choice is yours. Okay, so now everything's kind of set up. We can basically use this Amazon Echo Dot like we would the full size one. We can add things to our shopping list. We can ask it to play music, remind things, set timers. So Alexa, set timer for 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Starting now.
Alexa, stop. And then finally, just voice commands for lights. So Alexa, turn on cave lights.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off cave lights.
Okay.
Excellent. So I think if you're looking to integrate something small and discreet in your smart home, definitely worth checking out the Amazon Echo Dot. You can pair it with your preferred speakers. You can pair it with your amp or your Bluetooth speakers, whatever you like. Like I said, further the price of the Echo, I think it's worth checking out. I can see myself perhaps getting more of these as needed. Thanks for watching this video. A thumbs up would be really appreciated. If you're interested in other geek type videos, please consider subscribing to Spectrum Geeks. Why not also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And before you leave, why don't you check out one of these other videos that may be of interest. Thanks again for watching.